Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate Ford Fiesta. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really am struggling to see any stone chips. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. There's certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see a single mark at all. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. Get a close up underneath the door handle and highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Moving along the door, that does once again include no marks under the handle, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. First, I'll point out the driver's step is unmarked all the way along. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, all seats really nice. Just get a close-up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you there's no sign of any wear. That is, of course, just a shadow from the steering wheel. I can assure you it isn't a mark to the driver's seat. The car's had the genuine Ford overmats fitted from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close-up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Really nice inside, as you'd expect. Fantastic specification as well. The car does have satellite navigation and the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Once again, can't see any marks to the step. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Just point out the car does have rear parking sensors. As I said, really nice specification. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. All the plastics really nice as well. Parcel shelf is present. Just get a close-up of the rear of the bumper to show there's absolutely no sign of any luggage rash at all. Bringing you round to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, just want to get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. No marks to that alloy wheel again. Can't see anything to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door, exactly the same. No chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to point out on the door itself. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. All the steps really nice again. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same. Really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as the others. No sign of any wear to the edge or base of the seat. Those fitted overmats have protected all the carpets. Really is a cherished example as I go around the entire car, inside and out. Really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. No scuffs to the final bumper corner. Passenger front wing unmarked as well. As I said, really is a cherished example. Struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the car is correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this high specification Ford Fiesta has passed that AA inspection. You can view the inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Ford Fiesta, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address, where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any questions about the delivery process or car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.